Hi, welcome to Simple and Savored with the Bald Guy Simple Haircut. Today's Building Your Kitchen Confidence Skills series is about breaking down the rotisserie chicken. So I wanted to introduce you to my little friend here, the rotisserie chicken. And they can kind of dance a happy dance and just have a good time. But it's just a really easy, simple product. You don't have to cook it, it's already cooked, and you can get multiple meals out of it. So what I've heard people say when I said, have you ever used a rotisserie chicken for simplifying your food at night for dinner? They're like, yeah, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to prepare it. So let's break that down. Let's give you the skill as far as being able to portion this out. Like I said, you can use it for multiple meals or feed a family for the night. So let's break this thing down. Okay, so here's the chicken, comes in plastic, and it is a wonderful thing. So the thing that we're looking at is breaking it down into pieces. So you could serve this as like a fried chicken dinner. And we're taking the little elastic band, a little headband, I guess, since it doesn't have hair. But so looking at the pieces, there's 2 legs, 2 thighs that then attach to the body. There's 2 wings that they fold back, and then you have the breast, and then you have the back as far as pieces that you would purchase. So let's first break it into the pieces. And so I did let this set out. I bought this about an hour ago. I'm just letting it set out so it's not hot, which makes it really tough to break down. So what I did, I just took it and bent the leg back, and the hip socket just kind of pops right out. Cut the skin down here, do the same, and just kind of watch it go. Opens up, so there's the 2 legs. The wings, you can kind of do the same thing. You just grab a wing. So if you grab it like that and kind of push it against the joint, it'll pop right out. And now we're left with the breast, which there's a couple ways you can do this. Essentially just kind of grab the wishbone here and pull it off. And then take a little knife action, just slice it down through the ribs. So you've got this big breast here, and I broke the wishbone, but that'll be okay. So here's the pieces of the chicken. So you've got the back, the 2 legs and thighs, 2 wings, and the breast. Now let's break the leg and thigh apart. So if you kind of feel right here, there's a big bump, which is where the joint comes together. Just put your knife kind of down the crease, if you want to think of it that way, and press, and it'll hit that joint and slice right through it. So what you could do is just chop this up. I usually will kind of take the breast and force it through. You could also chop these into 4ths, so you get kind of 4 white meat pieces that way. And you could just take this, put it on a plate, add a salad, add some pasta, add some rice, and you have dinner. But what I'm gonna do is break this down even further. So there's a dinner idea right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the meat off, so then we can use it for a couple recipes. So if you take the breast, you just take your thumb and run it on the back side of the ribs. And sometimes the wing will stay attached to that, so pull that off. I'm gonna pull all the skin off. I will eat the skin, it is good, but we don't necessarily need it for this part. That natural fat is not a bad thing. Our body needs good natural fats. So did the same thing with that one. And then for the wings, these will be little nibbling pieces here for myself. And the wing, you just kind of grab it and you pull the meat off. So if you did this at the beginning of the week, you could break this chicken down and have essentially cooked chicken for next couple meals. I should have put a timer on this just to see how long this takes. Definitely a lot easier than baking a chicken. And then for the thighs, and so these are all the dark meat pieces. The leg, the thighs, the wing. And as you're putting it in the bowl, let's just pull it into kind of little shredded pieces. So you could take this and chop it up, you could mince it up, you can do a lot of different ways to put this in. So you could add this to the top of a salad, you could stir fry it with some veggies, just eat it. That's a great way to take it for lunch, is just put it in a little bowl and eat it with your fingers. You put it in a tortilla, make quesadillas out of it, make burritos out of it. Just a lot of good things you can do with this. And it's really simple. So the legs, same thing here. And this is also dark meat. If you hear Tino out back, he is barking at the neighbor dog like a crazy fool that he is, but we love him. Unless he's barking at the neighbor dog right when I'm videoing. Okay, you could clean this up a little better, but I'm doing this for the sake of time. Doing it pretty quick. And in the leg, there's usually a little kind of bony thing here. So make sure you pull out so you don't put that in your food. It's on the side of the leg. You can make chicken salad out of this. Chicken is just really versatile. And then the back, you can kind of work some little pockets of meat here. And this is just good to sit down and nibble on. If you like chicken, the neck's has a lot of great flavor. And then there's a couple ways you could do the white meat here. You can just kind of pull it apart and shred it like this. And so you know what that looks like, or you could slice it for sandwiches. It's an easy way to take it to work. Put it on top of a salad. Oop. And I just noticed I didn't get the bone out of there too. So just some things to look for. Check for the bones, feel for the bones as you're working through it. So there's a couple ways there. Or if you wanted to just kind of chop it and mince it down a little bit, add a little mayo, a little dressing, and you can make kind of a lunch meat or sandwich spread actually. So, back up. So that's how you break down a chicken. I think is about 7 minutes, I guess the length of this video. Just another skill and another tool in your toolbox. You can grab one of these the night before. While you're making dinner that night, you can break this chicken down for a couple meals or a couple lunches for the next day. So a lot of different ways you can use it. It's really quick, really simple, and just good healthy food. So thanks for joining us on the Build Your Kitchen Confidence Skills series. See you in the next video.